shit. I accidentally messaged LA Inferno. Never mind. London, Leviathan, LA Inferno, then Toronto, Dino Nuggies. Excuse me. Nice Majesty versus Dino Doggies. Squanto, Charlie, Meepster, Rue, Anime Saint, Zekram, Missin, Akiran, Leo, Kildare, TK Mysterious, Poison 44, Neither Deadstock, Sibilia, Alabama Boy, Daddy Hanzo. Do. Oh, they can still hear us. We're not muted.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so, this is the first game these teams are doing this season. We really don't know what they're gonna try running here. So let's see what these teams can do for this first game for them.
Definitely. Where are you in the game? Are you in the lobby? Oh, you're at the bottom. Alright, sorry, I'm back. So to everybody that's showing up, welcome. And today is going to be the Toronto Dino Nuggies versus Atlanta Majesty. And this is going to be the first match for each team, so we really don't know what's going to be pulled out team comp wise for these two teams, but it's looking to be a good game as they have some really good players. I'm personally new to here, but I've heard some great things about Sabib, Anime Saint, Meepster. They all are really good. And some others that unknown to me personally, but Ruby King can probably follow up as they are going to start on Nepal for their first control map here, as we are still readying up the lobby. But again, Toronto Dino Nuggets versus Atlanta Majesty. This is going to be a very fun one as we are again just waiting for the lobby to get set up. And yeah, so please stay tuned and we'll be right back.
Yeah, Dino Nuggies have some great players as well. I've seen Poison and TK are very good from what I've seen, so this should be a good game.
I do agree. And as we wait, we don't have any sponsors, sadly, but if you're looking to join in these games and looking to get an Overwatch League experience, but you're not a professional actually, whether you're between the ranks of bronze to diamond, maybe even masters,
GM.
uh, I guess GM too, but from bronze to GM, and you're looking for that Overwatch League experience, but can't quite find it yet with everything else you're doing, then come to Mock Overwatch League. The Discord should be in the chat or in the description of this channel. If not, uh, then a link should be posted by somebody from the Mock Overwatch League Discord in the chat. If you're looking to join, please do. We have a very open community. We have lots of coaches. We have lots of very nice players, and you will just get a feel for what it's like to be in an organized league. So please, if you are interested and you are new to this stream, and you are really just new to this whole thing in general, um, then please ask us about our Discord, and we'll gladly show you our way. If you're looking to be a player, or you're just looking to visiting, just to have a good time. Either way, join the Mock Overwatch League Discord today, and just enjoy your stay. And I also a little bit of an amateur mistake on my part. I forgot to introduce myself to anybody who doesn't recognize my voice. I am Red Ninja, aka Ninja Kill Zombie in Discord, and I am joined by the one and the only, the legend himself, who is streaming this currently on your screens, Ruby King 55.
Hello, I'm gonna be helping cast this game. It should be quite a good one, but we're still waiting on some players from Toronto, so we should be getting ready pretty soon for Nepal.
Definitely, and I know this is a little bit of I wouldn't say a messy one. Definitely, I've been with more organized, so usually we'd be muted and just talking among ourselves. But I guess we'll just interact with you guys so you don't get bored. But please, I lost my track of words. But please, again, enjoy this casting as we do get in as when we do get into the game, it will be 10 times better. Trust me.
So what I've seen from scrimming Atlanta a few times, Seb, he plays a lot of Genji, so I'm thinking that Atlanta's gonna come out with the like Genji Doom, because I know Anime likes playing Doom as well, so they might come out with a comp like that for um, some of the game.
Definitely. And looking back over here, just trying to make sure every team is legal in the sense. So currently, with Squanto being a diamond tank and Zekrom being a platinum off tank, it's going to be plus and minus zero started off. Sabiv, a Genji, uh, playing Genji 3100, that would be plus one. Anime Saint here at gold, so actually that would be gold is negative one, so we'll be back down to zero. No, plus one. So zero, that's plus one, plus two, plus one. That would be zero. And negative one. So Atlanta Majesty looking for total SR if you were confused on what I just said. So The reason why the season is cut in half, some people don't know. Usually we have a 10-week season, but we only have a 5-week season. This is season 4.5. And the reason why is because we are testing out a new SR system. And I don't know what it was previously, but we're testing out a sort of. You need to be 0, so neutral in SR to basically play in these games. So going in order, bronze is -3, silver is -2, gold is -1, platinum is 0, diamond is +1, masters is +2, and GM is +3. And basically, you're supposed to add all 6 players of their SR together, and then obviously just based on what I gave you, you then add all those numbers together, and if you get 0 or less, you are legal to play on this team. So Atlanta Majesty already at -1, so they are definitely legal to play. Starting off with then for Toronto Dino Nuggies, missing is Platinum Tank. Leo, their DPS is not ranked unless he's their support.
Who is not placed?
Leo on DPS. Hold on.
Oh, that might be an issue for Toronto, it looks like. Hmm. All right. So
Well, they're getting themselves situated because it looks like if I'm honest, I think they know the rules, and I'm pretty sure they wouldn't put Leo on DPS. All right, Leo and Keldar are their supports. That's what I thought. Leo is a diamond support, and Keldar
I looked
is
at
a.
the form. He has a SR in there.
All right, so Leo and Keldar support.
Looks like they might be ready. They look like they're ready in VC, so we might be seeing something in a little.
All right, so they said. Sorry, We're almost done here. So Leo and Keldar support. TK is first. TK. So TK and Kush are tank. And then I'm guessing Houdini. Yes.
Oh.
There we go. Now they're just waiting on Kush. Who is Deadstock?
He is a council member. They're having council members be at every game, so teams know the rules and stuff.
All right. Big Poppy Juice. That's an interesting name. Skins are allowed. Alright.
So, oh, it looks like they're getting
And
ready.
it looks like we are... We're almost done there. Not yet. Big
We're
Papi Juice needs to make his
unprivate
career
profile.
Yes. If he doesn't unprivate his profile, he won't be able to play. He said it is open now.
He could have had it, so only friends can view, because that's what mine normally is, so
Alright.
I should probably unprivate that.
And we are off! As we get into here, alright, so let's start the official introductions. Hello everybody, my name is Ninja Kill Zombie, aka Red Ninja, and I am joined today by my color caster, Ruby King 55. Why don't you say hello?
Hello.
And currently, Ruby will be actually sharing the screen to you guys. I will be, if you hear clicking and clacking, apologies in advance. I will be using my own sort of angles and whatnot to be shoutcasting. And yeah, and then Ruby will kind of break down to you all the plays while I quench my thirst because I'll be yelling and screaming at the top of my lungs. Probably not doing that exactly, but as we're going to start off here, we're going to see that the Toronto Dino Nuggies are going on to the dive with actually Farah and Echo, while the Atlanta Majesty are on a brawl, but with dive DPS. This seems very interesting, and I want to see how this will turn out for Atlanta Majesty, as actually both teams have comps that are awkward, but looks like ready, and as Missy is able to take out Meepster here, and that is a huge pick starting off for Toronto Dianogies, but Squanzo actually is able to take out Holdini, and as we're going into Squanzo's POV, he's pretty low, is able to get bubbled, is still getting cleaved down, 120 health, 100 health, is slowly being healed back up, but Lucio heals and he gets hit from behind by Messi. She is popping off as we move to her POV, as we move to Missin's POV, as they are just popping off, almost have barrage as we are coming up onto the captured point. They'll
So
get a little bit of a separation there.
Toronto had some very good picks at the start of that fight. Missy had some very good picks to help secure that fight for Toronto.
And Sabib just comes up and just deflects a rocket, and that is 3 down for Dino Nuggies. As we move into seconds, POV here, very low on health, the Majesty, and TK is actually going to try to turn this back as he props Primal. They're going to bubble the Baby Diva, keeping him at 100 charge. They're still going to try to take this point back as the Baby Diva dies. Anime Sane is able to take him out with the with the dynamite, and there's Zekrom be trying to beam down Missing and Keldrar, and there's going to be a huge actually not that huge as he is taken down. Mercy's getting really, that is a solo grab onto Holdini, and Zekrom finds a 3k, 4k. Can he find any more? No, as Missing again takes him out. And as we're going on to TK Mysterious, who's going to be jumping into the point, doing a little bit of cleave damage, but I think they should just back up here. They don't have control of the point. They need to just reset themselves and stop staggering themselves out. And because of that, Squanto is able to take out Big Poppy Juice.
Toronto kind of staggered in after that lost fight on point and kind of gave Atlanta some percentage there that they shouldn't have gotten.
Definitely, and it looks like TK is going to make a switch here onto the Reinhardt. They're going to be running Reinhardt Diva, and as we're moving on to Big Poppy's POV, he has a bomb, and let's see what he's going to do with it. This could be a huge turning point for the Dino Nuggies if they're able to get some value out of that, but that's the only ult they have besides Valk. Let's see if they can do anything with it, as Big Poppy Juice is trying to look for an opening there. Is still trying to take down the shield, and duplication comes out. There's 3 Reinhardts currently on the field here as we're still looking. Big Poppy Juice still trying to hold on. The Echo is taken out of her copy form as they're going to capture the point. 77% is the point. Now Bob comes on to point as long as with Deadeye. Those ults seem to be huge as currently Atlanta Majesty are trying to turn this around. Zabiev is able to take out Leo, and Zekram's able to take out TK. Big Poppy Juice super low on health. They are not going to ult there, but somebody has to touch. The Dino Nuggets are. Somebody has to touch here as Atlanta Majesty is at 85% and counting. They're going to lose this first round if somebody doesn't touch here. Nobody switched to ball or anything. They're actually taking their time. What are you doing? Atlanta, you have to touch. Sorry, Dino Nuggies, you have to touch. As that is a huge pin by Leo. And a huge bomb that is able to take out 2 Sabiv and Meepster. Zekram still trying to find that last light there. And he's able to just take it away from Dino Nuggies, as it is 1-0, Majesty up. Apologies in advance if I mix up the names. This how we do it here is a little bit new for me, so it sometimes runs through my mind and it confuses me a little bit. So apologies in advance if I'm stumbling on my words, but I will still try to bring you guys, along with Ruby, the content that you guys deserve and the fun that you will have here.
Yeah, Atlanta got that point very well. They kind of kept staggering off Toronto and really got them to 77% without getting any full team fights there.
Yeah, and as we're going into round 2 of Nepal, Majesty is looking very strong there as they're going to keep Anime and Meepster on the Ashe and the Mercy. Charlie going to the Ana and Sabif sticking to the Genji, and it looks like the Dino Nuggets are going to be playing super aggressive, but TK is taken out by Squanto with a huge charge, and Leo able to take out Sekrom there, and that's probably going to be a reset for the Dino Nuggies there, but the wall does come out, and the Reinhardt is separated. The wall does get destroyed, though he is frozen, but he has Diva to keep himself alive. Nearly captured was Majesty, but nobody's on point now, and now Majesty's going to start taking the point here, as actually Toronto Dino Nuggets are going around, going to try to take this angle here. And this will be interesting on what they're going to do here, as Sabiv is actually coming up on Blade, and Charlie almost has Nano. Ooh, are we suspecting a Nano Blade here? Let's find out, as Zekrom doesn't really have a Grav or anything, so Zabiv and Charlie are just going to have to trust each other and be able to get this, Nano Blade out. As Leo pops, Coalescence here. Miss, able to take out Zekrom. But that is a huge charge by TK, taking out Meepster. Squanto super low. Turns up the DPI, and Keldar is able to do the final blow, but Anime says the Saint says no as he takes out Missin, but Big Papa Juice able to take out Sabiv, and Anime Saint has Bob here, just getting staggered the hell out of, excuse my language there, as Leo's able to take her out. And that will be a reset there. No, they're going to res. But what is this BM of a ult here as Houdini's able to take out Zekram? Missing able to take out Squanzo, and again another reset. Majesty are doing exactly what Dino Nuggies were doing in round one, staggering themselves out and worrying too much about the point and not about themselves.
Yeah, Holdini did a very good ult there in my opinion. He split off their tanks from the rest of the team, and that gave them so they could collapse on the tanks and make the rest of their team back up.
Definitely, both Reinhardts know that they have ults right there. That won't matter. A 3K comes out of a bomb for Big Poppy Juice there, as they're just going to clean up, but the Nano Blade is going to be big. Sabaev finds two, but is not enough, as is going to be another reset. TK Mysterious and Big Poppy Juice. So why didn't Squanto turn around? He just kind of let his team die. And because of that, Big Poppy Juice got value out of Bomb that probably shouldn't have gotten value. Missin is and Cold are both coming up on ults, and that is going to be a huge shatter. Just disgusting of a shatter, but Reaper's going to try to save this, but it's already down 3. They're down 4. The Toronto Dino Nuggies are no more, as Majesty is going to take back the point with the Toronto Dino Nuggies having 82% already capped. So this will be a kind of last fight territory. If the Majesty lose the fight, they have to go to a stall comp at this point and have to give up some ults. The thing is, Anime Saint is looking to Bob here, and Zekram does have Grav. And that is a huge wall there, but that's also a huge anti, and that's a huge grab. Keldar is a little bit late on the beat as Houdini and TK die. Big Poppy Dude's trying to turn this around, but it won't matter as Anime is able to take out Missin. Meepster able to ride Zekram, and Anime Saint taking out 2. That is going to be a huge... Big Poppy Juice has to fall off the map here. They are not going to be able to get their mech back in time. They just have to fall off the map and rely on their team. But they're going to actually just stick to the Baby Diva because they need to get back their mech quickly here. Squanto is walled off. He's going to charge. And, oh, that is a huge hole by Sabib as he gets a 4K. Charlie taking the 5th, and Missin's going to reset. Wait, Missin should have touched, though. It is. I think that's it.
I think that's it. Yeah, I think Miss just, yeah, that's it. He should have tried to touch.
Missin should have just tried to touch. 2-0, a sweep on Nepal here.
There were some
Big Papa
good there were some good plays by both teams that game. The Shatter Bomb in particular was very good, but then Atlanta came back with their own ults to overtake that and win.
So as we go into map 2, what do you expect Dino Nuggies to change differently coming into map 2?
I think just grouping up and shot calling. They didn't really seem to be focusing targets together. They seemed to just kind of split off and do their own thing. And that's what I'm thinking. That might not have happened, but they should just shot call a little better and just stay grouped and not stagger. And I think they can turn this around.
Definitely 1-0 Majesty currently, as it is first of 3, best of 3? No, it's best of 5, excuse me. It's best of 5, so Majesty just needs to win 2 more maps. Or will Dino Nuggies turn this around and make it 3-1? Nobody really knows here, as we're going to move on from Control to Hybrid. And so as we give a second for Dino Nuggies to pick a map, as it is loser's pick, we're going to see
It's a assault map, I believe.
Is it really an assault map? Doesn't it not go Control, Hybrid, Payload, Assault, and then 5th map would be Control, if already not decided by a winner?
It's Control, Assault, Escort, Hybrid, and Overtime Control.
Well, my apologies. Hanamura is the pick.
And being on Hanamura, I'm not sure they're going to run this strat, but they could run the Sim TP to point.
Miss Sim TP to point, being also a coach, that is a viable strat, but the thing is, teams have to be able to work together, but the other team also has to be smart in doing so. So what I mean by that is, the TP strat will be they teleport through and then they put up a wall. And they put up a wall in the main point, confirming a tick. But if teams were smart, they would already see the Tim and already be this Tim, see the Sim, and already be would already be moving towards the other teleporter. Excuse me, I'm kind of running the lobby, so chicken first. I am also running the lobby, so I have multiple things to do. So excuse me if I'm pausing and whatnot. I am experienced. Trust me. um.
I think he's on Atlanta.
Anime Saints is out. So acid, spectate, blue only.
Good morning from Aztec
There we go.
Ruin.
And they are ready. They're going into map 2, Hanamura, right now. So coming into map 2, it looks like Toronto Dino Nuggies are just a little bit lost. And they need to pick it up. And Majesty are kind of sitting in their chairs, ready to go, ready to start. And this will be an interesting one. Was control really just a unlucky map pick for them, or will this downfall and become a constant snowball as they sadly get 3-0'd? What do you think?
I think they can. Toronto does have the ability to turn it around. They're gonna have to just do their best on trying to secure Hanamura here to tie it back up to 1-1.
Definitely, and looking over here, it looks like Charlie, going to his POV, will be running the Ana. We haven't seen a lot, especially me personally in here, we haven't seen a lot of support today, so Charlie, we're going to start us off, and let's see what he has in plan. Already healing up his, trying to injure and kill himself teammate Zekrom, as he was doing the little right click to get the point. Soul Chicken actually going to his POV is going to try to hit a nasty fire strike. Will it hit? 19%. As they say, wait, confusing me for a second. As they're going to do the TP strat, and exactly like I said, are they watching the stream? I have no idea, but TK is able to take out Room, and Zegram's able to take out TK. So it's currently 1-for-1 on Reinhardt's here, but Soul Chicken able to hold it down, and they're going to charge. That is kind of a huge and risky charge there, but Anime Sandy is able to back up his teammate there, and Big Papa Juice getting melted down by Zekram, and TK switching to the Hog. Are they going to be running Hog Sigma now? An interesting pick, as they have a Hanzo now.
Yeah, that Sim TP, I think they should have had a May instead of a Reaper there. They could have secured that one tick that they needed there and have them rotate a different way to point.
Definitely, and coming here, a missed hook on by TK as we're going into a bird's eye view. It's looking as though Majesty are holding really well. That's a huge that's a huge hook, but no follow-up, and Leo's is going to use his disc. Holdini's pretty low there. No ults on the side of Toronto Dino Nuggies, but 3, nearly 4, actually nearly all of the ults on the side of Majesty are up and ready to be used. There's going to be a solo shatter onto Big Poppy Juice. No value is going to be taken as Sabif nearly gets melted down by the flanking TK. What is their plan here? TK is just kind of flanking and everybody else is by the choke, but the Echo's going to... but there's 3 people just kind of looking at him. We have no idea how this is going to work. TK is trying to get value out of this, though. And that is a huge grab by Zekgram as the junk tire is going to come in. Gonna find a 3K by Anime Saint. Sabif gonna switch to the Hog and solo ult TK, and that's going to basically be a team kill as Houdini has to walk back to spawn with dragons.
That tire right there with the grab just secured them that defense right there on that point.
Definitely.
That was definitely well coordinated by Atlanta, and let's see what Toronto can do and see if they'll duplicate Grab Dragon, possibly.
Possibly, and that is a big pick by Big Poppy there, and they're going to push in. Anime Saint does get actually res there, and the dragons are going to come through. Oh, they're going to duplicate the Reinhardt. That is going to be a huge shatter by Missing, as she is going to take out 2 people. And I think that's going to be a cap for Toronto Dino Nuggies here. As a huge hook by TK on Rue. But oh my, they're not able to take out Charlie. Charlie's just surviving here. Houdini's able to take him out as we go into TK's POV here. Soul Chicken, my apologies here. It's looking to be, he's coming up on a shatter, so we're going to see, hopefully, a big shatter here. 30 seconds remaining, 3:27 on the clock for Toronto Dino Nuggies. So they really have one less fight. What do you think just kind of went wrong? Do you think just pressing Q 4 times in one fight was the mistake by Majesty?
Yeah, I think Majesty just they didn't coordinate their ults. Like the Echo did not need to use it there, but he used ult, and that messed up their ult economy.
As they're going into here, Soul Chicken is still trying to look for a shatter, it looks like. The Big Poppy Juice on the Reinhardt, that is actually a nice hook as it forces Zarya to drop, but they're going to actually duplicate. Sabif is going to get the tactical visor there, but TK is able to take out Anime Saint. Are they able to push up? That's a shatter, but he's not able to follow up as he has 115 HP, but he's able to recover from that. Missing is pretty low. Sabif able taken out by TK. TK is currently carrying on this Roadhog as he finds Rue as well. And he's going to put the Reinhardt in the corner there. Soul Chicken pretty low. Blocks the hook. That's going to be a tire. Can it get big value? It gets 1. That is a nanoed Reinhardt there. Can they focus as Reinhardt? I don't know. I think Soul Chicken is going to turn this around as he finds 2. Not able to find a 3rd as it's an unlucky charge. Going to try to find this Roadhog. Be careful though. TK can just turn around and hook you. That's going to be dangerous. Don't do it. And he's able to find it, 122 health, but he's able to get help from his team. Rue is coming up on Valkyrie, and Zekram is going to have a Zarya ult as well as Soul Chicken going to have a shatter. What do you think was wrong there? TK just killed 3, but they still were able to turn it. What do you think Dino Nuggets did wrong? They did get a tick, though.
I think they just got too confident and didn't think that they would have their respawns coming in as soon. And the respawns came in, and Soul Chicken just found some picks to turn that fight around.
Definitely, and that is a dragon and a half as it forced him off the high ground. TK able to take out Anime. That is a huge, huge grab. Will it be enough? I think it will, as they're 2 for 1. Deal comes through. Soul Chicken almost hits a fire strike out of the... He's gonna solo shatter! Kildar right there.
The disrespect in that shatter was so great right there.
Sabif coming up on a blade. Charlie 80% to nano. Are we going to see a huge nano blade like we did last time? Sabif doing a little bit of a dance for his waifu. Mercy as she just flies away. Majesty is Going to try and look for some more angles here. Big Poppy Juice having the shatter. Let's see what he does with it. If this is last fight territory though. That is a huge pick by. They need to push in. They need to push in. They're kind of staggering themselves out. What is he doing? That's a charge. Why did he charge in? Big Poppy Juice. What did he do? Now Sabith is coming in for the Nano Blade. Is able to find one. Can he find two? Yes, he does. Able to find a third, and that is 3K for Sabith there. Big Papa Juice he charged into the team. Oh, Miss needs to touch here, and he does touch, but is not enough. There's going to be a shatter, but he's able to touch anywhere. Nobody's able to. Actually, Tracer's able to touch, but a nice right click and melee there. Coalescence to come in for the speed, but no, it won't be enough.
That Nano Blade by Sabiv was very good, and that's what kind of made him start staggering in.
Majesty currently can still lose this as they did give up a tick on point B, so Dino Nuggies, as long as they full hold to overtime and able to bring that clock down to 2 minutes 30 seconds or something like that. I think it's like 2 minutes 30 seconds, 3 minutes for every time when you cap point A. So as long as they full hold them for long enough that they get only 2 to 3 fights to try to capture point B and they don't give up a tick, this can definitely still be winnable for Dino Nuggies as they got like a tick and a quarter, and they're going to pull out the May and the Bastion. That is a little bit of it's a little interesting, if I may ask myself. They're pulling out the Bastion, and I wonder what they're going to try to do.
Yeah, he's just gonna probably set up on this high ground right here, and their May is just gonna wall their probably teleporter so they can't get it off.
They're going to actually switch Anime Saint and Soul Chicken around for the main tanks there. And I did check, it is legal. Anime Saint is gold on DPS and tanks, so he is perfectly fine. As for Soul Chicken, I think he's the same rank, and they're going to actually go up top. They just need to hold point. That's what needs to happen. They need to take out those turrets, and they need to protect their Bastion. As currently, TK is going to try to go in a little bit low. Miss with a 2K, just shredding people down. But this is a lot of charge. Big Papa Juice able to take him out. As a charge, but he's gonna get destroyed. Charlie able to take him out, but the respawns are long. But Leo able to get the res here as TK is going to have a shatter. Big Poppy Juice actually not very high in hard charge. This is a stagger and a half, I will say. Zekram just needs to die and not fight for as long as he can because of that.
I'm not sure.
They need to destroy that TP.
I'm not sure if that switch from Anime Saint and Soul Chicken's legal, like in the rules. I'm not sure they're allowed to swap roles on a map.
Well, we will definitely find out by an admin there, and that's a huge shatter by TK. Able to find 3. Can he get a 4th, or is Charlie going to be able to heal up Zabif? They are. So already taking off 1 minute and 30 seconds off of Majesty's times as they're typing main tank difference in the chat. Sabib coming up on the blade, and Charlie has Nano here. I think they're going to look for a Nano Blade. This should be big. They have a Bastion in the back, though, so they have to focus that Bastion. That's going to be a Nano Blade for the days as, oh my, TK is able to take out 2. Will it be enough for them to still try and turn it around? That's going to be a Bastion ult, and he takes out Sabif and himself. It is still winnable, though. Can Papa Juice turn this around in a sense of having a pocket mercy? They can still turn this around to 2v4. He misses the one and only hook that he needed. 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock as they take the first tick, and point A will be Majesty's, but they're coming up on some pretty nice ults. Houdini on with the May ult, TK coming on Shatter, and Big Poppy Juice with the Whole Hog. That can get some huge value. 4 minutes and 17 seconds though. So again, they have to hold for 4 minutes and not give up a single tick if they want to win this. So they have to play careful as Missin switches from the Bastion to the Junkrat and almost gets taken out by Sabiv. Rue and Anime Saint both coming up on ults, and Soul Chicken has the wall. The great wall. As they're actually going to switch around, but that is a huge May ult. And that might come in clutch. It might save them a couple. It might save him some time, but that's a huge shatter as main tank difference comes in, but that is a huge disc. And that is also a huge shatter by TK as he also is able to find two. Super low on health though, everybody on Dino Nuggies is. And it looks like Rue's gonna pull out the Glock. And they're still trying to fight this. They just need to realize when a team fight is lost and take it away. But I think they're still gonna try to turn this around, but that's not the case. And they're just gonna get themselves staggered out.
Those were some big shatters from both teams there, but Toronto really followed up on their shatter, not like Atlanta. They kind of didn't break the immortality field to get the kills they needed to get the tick.
Of course, and they still have 3 ults. They're coming up on another shatter, the Dino Nuggies. Anime Saint is not having a good time with TK. I think they needed to switch it. That's going to be a tire though, as it's going to force them to play in a way. It forces them to play back, and Houdini's able to take out Rue. A nice right clicks there, and Miss is able to take out Sabib. This is early. I don't think Dino needs to push in here. I don't think the Dino Nuggies have to push in. Just back up. You already have them staggered out. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. You can't, you know, risk a pick here, as they're actually going to have Nanoblade too. So it looks like Leo can counter it with his Valkyrie, try to keep everybody alive, but Zekrom also has Grav too. Oh, that was nearly a pick on Charlie there. I think they're going to try to do a Dragon Blade here, Nano Blade. Yep, they're going to go 2. This disc does come out, but it doesn't matter as it's 2 picks. Oh, there's 1 pick from the assassination, but it won't matter. Hanamura is taken by Majesty. A close fought match, but Toronto Dino Nuggies fall short, and it is 2-0 Atlanta Majesty currently. Dino Nuggies looked a little bit better there, but they definitely still need to pull stuff out from their sleeve if they want to not get 3-0'd.
Yeah,
So
they didn't good on this map, but Atlanta just pulled ahead. They were able to break through with that Nano Blade and didn't really have any defensive ults for that.
Alright. And as we get it out of map 2, Majesty is looking very strong. Very strong here, and I'm excited to see how far they'll go into the season. Will they be a finals contestant? Will they get dropped out? Or is this the only game they will win? We don't know, as Majesty is showing off their true talent, and Dino Nuggies still have a little bit ways to go before they can show off their true talent. As if I remember correctly, what's the next map? Is it hybrid or is it
Escort? I believe. I can check if you need me
to. Yes, please.
All right, I will look that up for us. Yes, it is Escort.
Again, apologies for all the clicking and the clacking. They will be making swaps. Majesty again, as they do have they have 11 players currently in their roster, while Dino Nuggies only have 7. Apologies. So it is looking to be a little bit of a problem as they have more weapons than Dino Nuggies do. So it is going to be a bit of, how do I say this? A bit of a, what's the word I'm looking for? A bit of a struggle. That's the word I'm looking for.
We will be seeing Rialto, so we might be seeing some double sniper action from both teams here.
Definitely, and I'm still waiting for swaps.
If they have any, because I mean, I don't think they need any. They are not showing any signs of weakness with their lineup currently in.
Most definitely. And Dino Nuggies saying they don't need any swaps, but Poison 44 is a peak master support player, but is currently diamond. And as I am getting information, Majesty did make an illegal move, switching Soul Chicken and Anime Saint out and for roles. So switching roles is illegal. So I'm currently talking with admin to see what the punishment will be, whether it's replay Hanamura on the roles. I can force. So we are going to actually be redoing Hanamura again.
The whole map?
Yes, because they swapped mid. They swapped mid.
Oh, I guess we'll be seeing some more Hanamura then.
Definitely. And I was told I could do nothing, but the thing is, we need to make this fair, and we can give Dino Nuggies a second chance. And as they will be warned with the penalty, I have to ask if there's like a penalty system.
I don't
But
think there is.
I mean, there should be. I think there should be though. After 3 warnings, you give up the map, and then 4 is a disqualification from the match. I don't know. That's just me. But again, I'm not the lead. I'm not the runner of this. So as we're back onto.
Oh, they don't have to. It's a new rule this season.
Players may switch between roles and between rounds of control map, and in between attack and defense rounds, assault, escort, and hybrid maps.
So, yeah, I don't think they have to redo that map then.
Alright, well, more you know. I'm in presets, not maps. So back to escort, Rialto.
Wait, no swaps. I'm confused. Of control map and in between attack and defense.
Give me 1 second, I need to turn on light. Sorry, there's a little bit of a confusion. Ruby, is there any way, do you know how to mute, like, your Twitch? So, like, we can still talk, but they
Yeah,
can't hear
I
us?
can do that real quick.
Alright.
All right. So, after we looked into it, they do not have to replay Hanamura. It is in the rule book. I was just thought that it was not allowed because I thought a team got in trouble last season from that. I don't know. It was confusing, but we got
It
it
was
all
very
under
confusing. Yes, we very got it under control. So you are allowed between what was
between
it?
rounds.
Yes, between rounds on only 3 map.
Well, you can do it on every map in between attack and defense, and you can do it in between rounds on control. But this is match point for Atlanta, so Dino Nuggies can still reverse sweep. I believe in them. They can. They don't have any more subs in, so that's good. They have their main roster, so let's see what they can do with it.
And they're subbing out Rue and Zekram for Daddy Hanzo and Alabama Boy, so 2-0. Alright, so 2-0 Majesty. Can Dino Nuggies turn this around? Can Dino Nuggies turn this around? Or will Majesty take this 3-0? We'll find out here in a second as both teams are looking to ready up. Again, sorry for the scuffness of this. A hype match of the week is actually on the
Tomorrow.
official Twitch tomorrow. I forgot who the hype match of the week was.
It's Heckhounds and Ninja Way.
Heckhounds and Ninja Way.
So I will be actually playing in that game, so it's gonna be a fun one.
Good luck. And here we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, begin. Going into map 3, Rialto. Dino Nuggies pick here. And we will see what this will be. Actually, when I was with Dallas Doorknobs before getting dropped, sadly, we scrimmed against this team, and we had suspicions that Sabiv was a smurf, because level 118, and you know, he was private profile, and he was just kind of rolling us on Reinhardt. And I know that's probably not information that needs to be known, but it was interesting scrimming against them, and so I sort of knew that they were going to be a very tough opponent, especially for Dino Nuggies. But Dino Nuggies is still putting up a fight, even though they're kind of getting stomped. They're still getting up, and they're not staying down, and that is a good mentality keep, as Dino Nuggies will be attacking first. Will it be a 3-0?
And
Will it be?
the ball just kind of did a little splash.
He's making a switch.
He just swapped.
Well, the thing is, he has to get there quickly.
Are they gonna be down first
maybe,
side? It looks like.
Maybe Zarya might be able to get back, as Lucio's going to be. Lucio's going to be able to get them there, but they're just going to start pushing in. They realize Zarya is there, and actually going into the POV of Soul Chicken. Going to play this corner very well here. Majesty looking to hold this corner there, but Dino Nuggets are going to be pushing this car up a bit for free. If it was me, I'd hold up the other corner, and Soul Chicken is getting kind of destroyed there, and the bubble gets down, but Samiv is able to take out TK, but Leo and Calaboma both find 2 picks. Soul Chicken is just going to just teabag his own teammate there, as Anime Saint and Alabama Boy are coming back now. Soul Chicken is getting pretty low, but he's coming up on a shatter. Could be very interesting. TK just coming back right now. Only 59, 65. That's going to be a huge shatter. And he's going to be able to find Houdini. Will it be enough, though? Leo's able to find Alabama Boy again, and Hanzo's taken out. Soul Chicken in a little bit of a trouble here, and TK's able to take him out. And Sabiv and Charlie are going to start a Nano Blade. Will this be enough? I don't think so. He's able to find 2. Can he find a third? He finds 3. Can you turn this around? It's a 2v1. Maybe, maybe not. Sadly, that is not enough. There's still 3 people. They still can get back. Nope, Alabama Boy is going to stagger himself. A 2v3 currently here. No supports, though. But Majesty is going to be backing up.
Yeah, I don't think Atlanta should have used those ults there. Those were unnecessary. Especially that Nano Blade, they've already lost fight.
That is a huge shatter coming in from TK with the behind the scenes shatter. That is a huge grab, but it doesn't matter because nobody's able to follow up. Majesty, I think they're starting to slip a little bit. They're using ults that are not necessary, and I'm gonna be completely honest. It might be because they swapped in Daddy Hanzo and Alabama Boy. Because of that, they're using ults that are not necessary. So I'm pretty sure these were ego swaps to swap into the worst players here. But TK is super low on health, and he's going to be taken down. They might actually be able to turn this 0.51 meters. Daddy Hanzo, as I say that, is going to prove me wrong with a 2K added to his name. Sabiv, another blade is built, but Charlie's only 60% to nano. They're going to have 3 ults here. Let's see how they're going to use them, as they're coming up on 4, nearly 5 ults. So I think Dino Nuggies are going to take this with ease, but this will be the last fight before they have to go stall. So let's see what they're going to do. Enemy saying they will take out Leo, and that's a huge pick. They're going to put on walls. That forces Majesty to back up just a bit, but not a lot. That is a huge pick on Anime Saint. As they're coming back from spawn, they have to start speeding in. They have to speed in, beat in. This has to be huge. They're going to coalescence in. This nice block shatter by TK there. Leo's able to take out Alabama Boy. And Leo's gonna find 2. There's gonna be a Nano Blade. Can it be enough? Maybe. Just maybe. He's not able to get a lot of value out of it, as Sabiv is gonna be taken out. It is still a winnable fight here for Dino Nuggies, as they still have the numbers to win this. They're going to beat here. Keldar needs to beat. He's kind of saving the beat. Oh, he's coming back. He's gonna beat now. That is a huge anti-nade, but the beat is able to save him. That is going to be a huge grab there. Is Calabunga able to take 2? But, oh, that's a huge grab. Are they able to follow up anytime, anywhere? That is going to be a blocked shatter. It is just Soul Chicken left, and it's actually 2v2 here. Can they still take this out? Is the support and a tank versus support and a tank? A coalescence comes out. This is a really hectic fight, as it's just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Is he able to do anything? TK still trying to swing his hammer, still trying to find things. Charlie's has nano, is going to try to nano somebody here. TK super low on health. Soul Chicken is going to be taking out Sabiv. They're going to turn this. Majesty are going to turn this. What are Dino Nuggies doing?
Majesty just did super good there and held them off for that push. And I think Majesty is going to take it here on Rialto.
Possibly. What are Dino Nuggies doing, though? That is the question, because they had so many opportunities to win that fight. They were up 1, 2, 3 picks, but they still managed to turn it by just pressing one single button, which is Q. And this is sadly might be a sad ending unless Dino Nuggies can just pull something together. Can they stop Majesty, who has been rolling them all game, from doing this? 0.5 meters away from capping point A. If you look at the golden ring, most of it is there at point A. Literally, just a chunk of it is off 0.5 meters. That is sad. This is a heartbreaking series. But if I'm completely honest, they're gonna do the.
They're gonna spawn camp. They're gonna do a sneaky strat. Let's see what they're gonna do.
Now, this will also determine whether they know where they are or not, because if they are stream sniping and they know where they are, this will actually might be able to help.
They didn't know at first. They
didn't know at first. Now they sort of do, and they're gonna start do a spawn camp, because even they just all have to die in car. That is already 2 down. They might as well just die quickly or just keep fighting till the very end here. Hopefully this isn't such big of a boop. Able to find a charge as TK. That won't be enough, as they're going to push it. Dino Nuggies have to get a regroup here. They have to. Big Papa Juice gets staggered and dies. They have to get a regroup here. They only have one more fight to do this.
They
And if they
needed to get
don't,
some picks from doing that. Because after they got down 2, they needed to get some picks there, and they just couldn't find anything.
definitely. But TK is coming up on Shatter here. Big Poppy is actually pretty close to a grab as well. Sebiev taking out Kalabanga. Will it be enough? That is a shatter and a half, it looks like. Sebiev not gonna be able to get the Dragon Blade, but I think this will do it. I think Majesty wins.
I
3-0. I think that's what it's gonna be.
yeah,
Unless Calabunga can pull off some sort of 6-6K, it won't do it as Atlanta Majesty sweep.
Majesty.
As the Majesty sweep 3-0 the Dino Nuggies. GG everybody as Sabiev gets play of the game here. And they even forced them to use ults that were not necessary. They were up 3, but Sabiev just pulls out a 2-3K there and is able to just make it even 3v3.
That is Majesty is coming out very good after this game. I am curious of what their season's gonna look like for them.
Definitely 3-0. Majesty take this. An interesting one. And quite frankly, a fun one. And besides the scuffed moments, this was still very fun, taking about an hour and 10 minutes, so not a very long match, but definitely a good one indeed. Now, as both teams are preparing to pack up, we have some few final words if Ruby King.
Thanks for coming to watch this game. There'll be the featured game tomorrow on MOWL's official Twitch. That'll be at 8, and I think there's one more game tomorrow. I am not sure. Yeah, but this is it for this game, and we should
Yes,
hopefully have some good games tomorrow as well.
definitely. Thank you for dropping by, and thank you for. Wait, actually, 1 second. More maps for pugs. Anyone want to stay for pugs? Huh. Anyway, I guess they're talking about pugs, not the actual official match. So please, thank you for watching today's scrim, the Atlanta Majesty versus the Toronto Dino Nuggies. I am one of your casters, Ninja Zombie, aka Red Ninja, and right beside me is Ruby King 55. And please, please tune in tomorrow and MOWL's official Twitch to watch the game of the week.
Yeah.
Hyped game of the week. So please, again, thank you for coming and thank you for sticking around the whole time as the teams pack up and leave. I'm Red Ninja, joined by Ruby King. We'll see you